today, from Seattle, Washington, this is the National Football League.
South of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good... between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson from the shotgun, being chased out left. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good. For 28 yards. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
J.K.
Making the
Dobbins
stop
on
that
the
time,
carry
Bobby
for
Wagner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Line. 1 yard gain.
From
Brings
the
up
gun, it's
2nd
Jackson.
and 9.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to assume this defense will be charging
Jackson
again here. It's 2nd and 15.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, the linebacker Bobby
Jackson's
Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Andrews.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
Sam Cook
have to
on the
admit
punt
that that's
for
a
the
disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here
Tyler
on the
Lockett
punt.
on the
And the
return.
Seahawks will take over.
The Seahawks take
their
over
own
1st
20.
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10
on the
coming
play.
up.
Second
Maybe
and
I'm wrong,
10
but it looked like even
at
if
the
he had
20-yard
opted to keep
line.
that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Gets
Wilson
this to
with
the
the handoff to
24
Chris
for a
Carson.
gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard
Wilson
line.
with the handoff
A
to
minimal
Chris
gain
Carson.
as we tick down inside of a
Marlon
minute
Humphrey
remaining
on
in the opening
tackle.
quarter.
It's a
Not a
pickup
whole lot
of
there.
3.
The defense was ready,
Brings
it
up
looked, for that
2nd
run-pass
and
option.
7.
You get the
At
sense
the
the next
47-yard
time he
line.
has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he is
Jackson's
down deep
pass
into Seattle
complete to Mark
territory.
Andrews.
It's a big
A gain
play
of
there for
47
Baltimore.
yards.
47
First down,
yards.
Baltimore.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of
Dobbins, the ball
scrimmage.
carrier. Jaron
No gain
Reed
on the
the
play.
tackle.
It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
No
Brings up
score
2nd
after
and
1
10
on EA Sports.
at the 15-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Jackson on the keeper. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
The
Well,
Ravens
that was
will
all Lamar
line up
Jackson
for the
all the
two-point
time on that
conversion.
drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the
two-point
reverse
conversion
side
is
there, Brandon,
successful
because
and makes
he
the
softened
score
him up throwing the
Ravens
football
8,
and opened up
Seahawks
the running
0.
lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a
Justin
sliver,
Tucker
he's
to
gone.
kick off
And
for
that's exactly
Baltimore.
what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he
Tyler
gone down to a
Lockett on
knee,
the
maybe
return.
a yard shy
The
of there at the
Seahawks
24.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
Seattle's
line.
offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. 2 yards on the carry there.
Chris
It'll
Carson,
be 2nd
the ball
down.
carrier.
And this is why aggressive
Calais
defense
Campbell
coordinators
on the
love to
stop.
blitz. It wreaks havoc
A gain of
because
2.
they end up
Brings
taking their
up
attention to
2nd
the
and
blitzers,
8
freed
at
up
the
the D lineman to
26-yard
make the play.
line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
It's a pickup
for
of
Seattle
17 and a first
Seahawks.
down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
10 more there and another
10
first
more
down.
yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting this
Tyler
inside the
Lockett.
25. 23 yards, the final tally.
yards. And that's good for another Seahawks first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Wilson rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12
Seahawks.
yards, first down. 8-0 our score
First
with
and
2 minutes
10 at
left
the
in the
11-yard
second
line.
quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Hyde. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the
Carlos
5
Hyde, the
at
ball
the 6.
carrier.
Call it a
Derek
gain of
Wolfe
4
there
on
on the
first,
stop.
and that'll make it 2nd
A
down.
gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 6-yard line.
They run it with Carson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage,
Chris
and he
Carson
goes down right
the
there.
carry.
No
Patrick
gain on the
Queen
play
on
there,
the
so they're
tackle.
left with a third down and
No
6.
gain on the play.
The running
It's
lanes have
third
definitely
down
not been
and
there for him
6.
here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Carlos Hyde.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those
Jason
anything
Myers
you can do,
to kick
I
off
can
for
act?
Seattle.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a fair catch signaled for
Fair
and
catch
taken
made
successfully.
at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Now the Baltimore
at their
offense
own
heading back out
25-yard
onto the
line.
field. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, oh, he dropped him. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Marquise Brown.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Jason Myers to kick off
after the
for
touchdown,
Seattle.
here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
22-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Wilson
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tyler Lockett was the target there.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touch and a halftime show as we get rolling in quarter 3.
Ravens 8. Justin Tucker
the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails to the line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
Carson, the ball
but in order
carrier.
to get the separation that you just talked about,
32-yard
change
line.
things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's
thrown
third.
to the sideline and incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it
Brings
the right play,
third down
throwing it away
and
like
3
that.
yards to
Frankly,
go.
I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The ball carrier.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think Jackson hit and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
On first down, it's Carson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss,
Queen
2nd and 12.
Tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12.
At the
Wilson,
Ravens'
he'll buy some
25-yard
time
line.
right. And he fires one incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper.
Certainly appeared to take away his
Intended
first
for
read, and by the time he
touchdown.
tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the
Makes
coverage
it
was
third
too
down
good.
And
That one
12
falls
yards
incomplete.
To go.
On third down, Wilson steps away. He can run for it, and the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Wilson on the keeper. fumble on the play.
Good job
Recovered
starting
by
on that
Baltimore.
scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Jackson's pass
5 yards on the
complete
catch
to
there,
Marquise
brings up
Brown.
second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second
Jackson
and
on the
5
give to Dobbins.
at the 43-yard line.
And he is met quickly in the
Dobbins, the
backfield.
ball carrier.
Down he goes, folded like
He
a
was
lawn
taken
chair.
down behind the line
Called
of
out a
scrimmage.
loss of a yard, and
It's a
things get a
loss of
little
a
more
yard.
difficult here. Third and
it's
5.
Third down.
Jackson. And that's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get
Jackson's
the third down
pass
conversion.
complete to
9 yards on the pickup
Dobbins.
there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available.
Jackson's
Whenever you're getting a lot of
pass
heavy pressure
complete
towards your
to
quarterback,
J.K.
that's when you're
Dobbins.
thinking about running the screen and
Tackled
using that
back at the
pressure against the
46-yard
defense.
line.
And it worked very well there for a first down.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson setting up the screen here to Edwards. And they'll get to him after a gain of
Jackson's
7 to the 47.
Complete to Gus Edwards.
They'll need the 39 here for a
gain
first.
of 7 yards.
This is third down.
And it's third down.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he's got Snead. He finds some open field here. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Jackson's pass complete to Willie
It'll be
Snead.
first and goal when we come back. This
That's
is
the
the
end
National
of the third
Football
quarter
League on
with the
EA
score
Sports.
Seahawks 15, Ravens 8.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For coops, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Jackson gonna run, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore
Jackson
touchdown.
on the keeper. Touchdown,
Lamar
Baltimore.
Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The Ravens
So the
will
lanes
line up
continue
for
to
the
be there for
two-point
Lamar
conversion.
Jackson to run that football. That his second touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us
The
to be able to
two-point
go into a
conversion is
defense's
successful
room
and
after
makes the
playing
score
Lamar Jackson and
Ravens
watch the
16,
tape and see how much of a
Seahawks
lane was really
15.
there and how much he created just through his talent.
Justin
In
Tucker
any
to
event,
kick off for
Lamar
Baltimore.
Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Taken in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as
The
Tyler
Seahawks
Lockett
take
says,
over
I'm not going to
first and
return this
10
one.
at their own 25-yard
Seattle
line.
now ready to march out of the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yannick
Well, I think after
Ngakoue
that
on the
run, the
tackle.
defense getting back in the
It's
huddle
a
and looking
pickup
at
of
each
6.
other and
Brings
maybe
up
starting to
2nd
question their
and
confidence
4
a bit.
at the
They gave up a
31-yard
significant
line.
run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Chris
And
Carson
he'll get this
on
up
the
only
carry.
to about the 33.
Marlon Humphrey
He got
on the
half
tackle.
of what he needed there, 2
A
yards.
gain of 2.
And it'll bring up a
Brings
third and 2
third
more.
and 2.
Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, that was an
Wilson
interesting
on the
look
keeper.
there because as soon as he got
Intended
outside
for
the pocket,
Carlos
I thought he was
Hyde.
going to take off and run
Incomplete.
for yardage. But what
Results
often
in a
happens
fourth
now with these
down.
quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running for it, here's Hyde. And he will have a first down here at about
Carlos
the 40.
Hyde.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
10
Well,
at the
partner, I know this
40-yard
type of
line.
running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, eluding the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They run again with Carson. And he's got some space here. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 8.
That's
That one
another
good for
Seahawks.
33 and a first. The chain gang hustling to
First
catch
and
up.
goal
Here's
at the
first and
8-yard
goal from
line.
just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The handoff to Chris Carson.
The Ravens going to use the second of their
made at
timeouts
the 6-yard line.
as they'll talk
A
things
pickup
over
of 2.
prior to this upcoming
Brings up
second down
and
play.
Goal.
Here's Carson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about
Chris
the first.
on the carry.
Ravens going to use their
He was
third
brought
and
down
final
at the 4-yard
timeout.
line.
It'll be
A
their
2-yard
third and
pickup
final timeout,
brings
so
up
as they talk
third
things
and
over,
goal.
we'll step aside. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. For the lead, here's third and goal. Throwing now is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
Will line up
And
for
what
the
happens is
two-point
guys get
conversion.
overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they go with the pass, and they're on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by 7, a little under a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going
Jackson's
for 14 and a 1st down.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins.
Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And a Raven 1st down.
Throwing now is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's... We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments minutes ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Rams take over first
LA
and 10
readies for its next
at their
possession.
own 28-yard line.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he
Jair
nicely bit off
Alexander on the
a pretty
tackle.
decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed
Cam
up
Akers,
at the
the ball
line of
carrier.
scrimmage. Call it
Taken
no
down
gain that
right
time
at
as
the
it's
line
going to
of
leave him
scrimmage.
with a 3rd and about
No
3 to
gain
go.
on the play. And it's
It shows you right
down.
there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
A gain of 26 yards.
And a conversion
And the
there as well
Rams
on fourth
first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Goff. Steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Goff sacked.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And the pressure gets to him again.
Jared Goff sacked.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
Makes the score.
That's the way you
Packers
start a
7,
game. That's the way you set the tone.
Nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
At their own 27-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. In search of redemption. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Tyler Higbee.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
At
Second
the
and
34-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A fumble on the play. Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
After one, 7-0
on
EA Sports.
With the score, Packers 7, Rams nothing.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. From the gun, here's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The Packers take over.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Number 33, Aaron Jones.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
Micah
2nd and 9.
Kiser on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Complete to
But on that one,
Valdez-Scantling.
he looked like one of those guys.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Packer.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your perm at.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 15 yards on the play. First down.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
For Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packer.
Touchdown,
23
Packers.
yards for the touchdown.
Mason
and
Crosby
the Packers
for the
add
extra
6
point.
to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to
The
their wide
kick
receivers for
is
big
good.
plays. But in this situation,
Makes
it
the
felt
score,
like based
Packers
on coverage,
14,
he knew that he
Rams
wanted his tight
nothing.
end to have the football, and for good reason.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take
Here's
over
the Los
first and
Angeles
10
offense as they
at their
get
own
set to take
28-yard
possession.
line.
To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Robert Woods.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Goff. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Austin. A nice punt, but a good run back as well. 13 yards.
Take over
and it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10.
31-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Rodgers pass.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Back at the 26
so it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. The left side throw complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
At the 40-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Adams. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And 10 at their
The
own
Green Bay
17-yard
offense
line.
ready to take over. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down
That's
carry.
the
On we
score,
head to half
Packers
number
14,
2.
Rams nothing.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The
Green Bay
Packers take
offense
over
now
first
about
and
ready
10
to take possession
at
here.
their own
They built a good
17-yard
first-half
line.
lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology
First
of the
and
whole
10
thing
at the
because a lot of teams
38-yard
with a
line.
two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
That's good.
A big play there, Rodgers to Adams. 44 yards.
First and 10
He's been a
at the
one-man
18-yard
dynamo on this
line.
drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll get
Number
8
12,
on the scramble
Aaron
there. It'll be
Rodgers on the
second and a
keeper.
couple.
Partner, he was going
It's
through
a
his
gain of 8.
progressions. Not
Brings
there,
up
not
second
there.
and
After
2
about the third one,
at
he
the
decided to better
10-yard
pull it
line.
down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second and 2. First down marker at the 8. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
The wide receiver
Only a
carries
yard on the
end
pickup,
around.
so a good situation on second and 2.
Kaiser
It's now
on the
third and
tackle.
1.
That's a really good job right there.
gain of
Just
a
kept
yard.
stringing that play
Brings
out,
up
pushing
third
further and further
and
towards the
1.
sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Rodgers to throw on third and 1. And they're going to get
Aaron
him.
Rodgers
They bring him down to the
sacked.
sack back at the 16-yard line.
A
Well, they
6-yard
only had a
loss.
yard to go. They
It's
tried to
fourth
pass the
down.
football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Rodgers pass.
And now this is going to be
Complete to
close.
Tavon Austin.
The defense says they stopped
Turnover
him,
on
and they
downs.
did. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive
Cam
side of the ball,
Akers,
though,
the Rams
any
ball
fourth down
carrier.
stop is a
He was
big
brought
momentum
down
play.
at the 13-yard line.
A gain of 3,
A
second
3-yard
down.
pickup.
Well, they still have time to
Brings
get
up
him
second
established, but
and
in my
7.
estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Complete to Josh
Reynolds. A good
Reynolds.
pickup, 17 yards,
It's
and
a
also
gain of
a Rams
17
first
yards.
down.
First down, Los Angeles.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but
Goff's
not before
pass.
they work it
Complete
across
to Josh
midfield.
Reynolds.
Back-to-back receptions
A
for him,
gain
and
of
it's another
22
first
yards.
down.
First down, Rams.
Throwing again is Goff. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. That
Goff's
catch good for
pass.
only a couple.
Complete
All
to
defenses
Cam
worry that
Akers.
whenever anyone catches the ball and
Out
has
of
a head of
bounds
steam
at the
coming out of the backfield,
47-yard line.
it could turn into a
gain
big
of
play
2.
with missed
Brings
tackles
up
or he runs
2nd
through
and
people.
8.
But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And this is going to
Goff's
result in
pass.
another first down
Complete
as the
to
tackle's
Josh
made at the
Reynolds.
Packers' 32-yard
A gain
line.
of 15.
A solid
First
gain of
down,
15
Rams.
yards, and the sticks move. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Goff. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
Goff on the
incomplete.
keeper.
Trying to get it to Woods, but it's going to be
Intended for
2nd
Robert
down.
Woods.
They certainly did a nice
Incomplete.
job improvising there,
It leads to
extending the
2nd
play,
and
hoping
10.
someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Goff throwing again. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the
Kenny
pocket for a
Clark.
sack. Tried to get away,
Jared
but could
Goff
not. They
sacked.
could not contain
A loss of
Kenny
6
Clark as he
yards.
gets home for the sack.
And it's
My man, it's been a rough night for that
down.
offensive line, and it's only getting
3rd
rougher.
and
5 sacks now
long.
that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And the throw there going to be
Goff's
incomplete.
pass.
It's been clear in
Intended
this
for
matchup
Cooper
which
Kupp.
side has been the more
Incomplete.
physical one. It's been this
Kevin
defense.
King there
And here's another
defensively.
example on that last play.
Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jair
Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover
Goff's
there as his
pass.
guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Partner, we always talk
The
about
Packers
possessions
take
being at a
over
premium in
1st
these
and
games.
10
And now in
at
this
their own
situation,
20-yard line.
throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a first down carry by Jones. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
He was brought down by
David Long. Head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
At the 28-yard line.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Rodgers throwing here. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Rodgers
Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him. And he records the sack. Great defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Packers.
Davante
Adams. 79 yards. Touchdown, and the Packers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
For the extra point.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like him? The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Seattle, Washington. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the end zone for a touchback.
You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin.
Brady's
he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10.
37 yards.
From the gun, it's
and
Brady.
The Buccaneer first
and
down.
Incomplete as he was knocked as he
Brady's
threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Intended for Chris Godwin.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 9 yards, not quite enough,
Brady's
and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And Carries into the end zone for
Ronald
a Tampa Bay
Jones, the ball carrier.
touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa
Scampering
Bay.
home from 19 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they
Ryan
wanted to.
Suckup
Opening
on for the
drive,
point
they
after.
get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And that makes the person lugging the ball happy? Of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking in the end zone on a running play.
For the point
Ryan
after.
Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a
The
7-0
kick is
lead.
good.
5 plays
Makes the
there on
score
that drive.
Buccaneers
And
7,
it's Ronald Jones that
Seahawks
polishes
nothing.
it off with a touchdown
Bradley
run.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Chris Carson, the ball
8
carrier.
yards the tally on that
Devin
first
White
down
on the
run. Here's
tackle.
2nd and 2. This is Carson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at
Chris
the line of
Carson on the
scrimmage.
carry. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third
That's
down
good
conversion.
for a Seattle
Seahawks first
Seahawks.
down as Wilson finds Lockett. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty
Carson, the
quickly.
ball carrier.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a
Tackle
stop and
made
it would
at
be
the
0-0 right
38-yard
now or
line.
no?
I wouldn't
1
think
yard
so.
gain.
I think in
Brings
most
up
cases,
2nd
just down a
and 9.
touchdown. You know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Wilson. Rolling to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
And that's good.
It's a
for
big play on
Seahawks.
3rd down for the Seahawks.
1st and
44
10
yards.
at the 17-yard line.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard
Carlos
line.
Hyde, the ball
He'll
carrier.
get a nice chunk there on the
The
first down
tackle
run,
made
and
at the
it's 2nd and
12-yard
4.
line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Wilson. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this down to the
Russell
5-yard
Wilson.
line before he's
That's
out of bounds.
another
The rushing
Seahawk.
numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career,
First
but
and
he's still
goal
a
at the
threat to go,
5-yard line.
showing it there, picking up the first down.
Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like hey, what's poppin'?
After one,
That's
7-0
the end of the first
on
quarter.
EA
With the
Sports.
score, Buccaneers 7, Seahawks nothing.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run. Hyde. And he's across the chalk
Carlos
into the end
Hyde.
zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown,
A
Seahawks.
5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an
Jason
extra point
Myers
away
for
from
the
tying
extra
this
point.
thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision,
The
and he
kick is
found the
good.
spot there, went into the end zone.
That
You're
ties
exactly
the
right
game
about
at
that. Right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game. These days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
It's
a good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. On second down, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Ronald Jones,
7 yards there and a first down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. A gain of 7.
Here's Brady.
First down, Buccaneers.
This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Brady's
and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
5. It's Jones.
At the 47-yard line.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ronald Jones,
that one
the
a
ball
first
carrier.
Down pickup of 8.
Quinton Dunbar on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup.
Shotgun now for Brady.
First down, Tampa Bay.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
Brady's pass.
No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. On the Seahawks,
from the shotgun, a give to
line.
Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way
Ronald
down
Jones,
to the 22. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over
it's
20
a gain
yards.
Of 23 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
They run it with Carson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
On the carry.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to second and 7. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now, that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. DK Metcalf. 38 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
Seattle. With a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will hit the end zone, so we... The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points. Already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
at the 35-yard
that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's
now
pass
here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
8-yard pickup. First down,
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. He's going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's the end
so
of the
we
first
now
half.
see the second half.
13. Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had a...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Wilson
picked off at the 30.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Ronald Jones.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 3-yard pickup. And
throwing is Brady on third down. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Brady's pass.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air,
take
and
over
then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's good for
Call that a very
Seahawks.
strong gain of 24.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
To Chris Carson. He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Wilson. Steps away. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it.
The 2-point conversion
so the try for 2 successful.
That
bumps their lead up even further.
21.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Quandre Diggs on the tackle. A gain of 9. Brings
on
up
2nd and a yard. Brady
at the 46-yard line.
Out right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
After the sack on first down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Wilson on first down, rolling to his right. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Metcalf.
3 yards on the play. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively.
1st and 10 at
it's
the
just their first, so 2
line.
remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this
Bring
is
it!
taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Jason Myers for the
This is
extra
exactly
point.
where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit
His
jumbled
kick
coming out on the field, maybe
good.
catch them back on their heels, and
Makes
that's
the
exactly
score
what they
Seahawks
did there.
28,
They threw it downfield
Buccaneers
and
7.
really created a big play.
Yeah, you said
Michael
jumbled.
Dixon,
They
the
were the
kickoff for
definition of
Seattle.
jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that'll carry
Bucs
over
take
the back line of the end
first and
zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays
Ronald
that they've got
Jones, the
coming
ball
up.
Does it
carrier.
often affect the play
He was
calling
brought
with the
down at the
interception?
28-yard
How much does
line.
that change what you do?
I think it does
That's the
depending
end
on
of the
why
third
the interception
quarter
was
with
thrown.
the score,
Sometimes it's just a
Seahawks
matter of
28,
the defense made a great play,
Buccaneers
so you
7.
continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been
Brady on the
intercepted, but it falls to the
Intended for
ground.
Ronald Jones.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball
Incomplete.
downfield, but they had nothing working in the
It's
secondary, so he
third
dropped it off to the
down
running back.
and
That
7
one ended up
yards
incomplete.
to go.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 5
Brady
yards
on
that
the
time
keeper.
out of the scramble. But now
A
they're looking at a
5-yard
fourth down
pickup.
situation.
It's now 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay
Brady's
touchdown.
pass complete to Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin.
Touchdown,
67
Tampa Bay.
yards. And the
The
Bucs are able to
will
close the
set up
gap
for the
just a
two-point
bit.
conversion.
Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps
It's
the
interesting
score.
that when it comes to
Seahawks
two-point
28,
conversions, even
Buccaneers
heavy run
13.
teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when
Chris
they do
Carson
that,
on
they
the
weaken
carry.
their defense in other
Sean
places as
Bunting
well.
on
How
the
many times have
tackle.
we done games where we've seen
No
a
gain
guy
on
have
the
a big
play.
game like
Brings
this?
up 2nd
But it's usually
and
not by
10.
himself, is it?
At
Usually
the
it opens it up for
25-yard
other people
line.
to have big games as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson rolling to his left. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well
Tyler
upfield
Lockett.
across the 45.
And that's good for a
22 yards there, a
Seahawks.
1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40.
Russell
And he is
Wilson.
out of bounds inside the 35. The
19
coverage
more
may be
yards.
too good that time
And
as he
that's
breaks
good
away for 19
another
with his legs and a
Seahawks.
1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Wilson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit
Russell
the sack
Wilson
to Vita Vea.
sacked.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now
The
after the
tackle
sack.
made back
It's
at
2nd
the
and 20.
44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now left side on the swing pass.
Wilson's
It's
pass.
a pickup of 12,
complete
and that'll
to
set
Chris
up a
Carson.
3rd down. They need to get
A
this to
gain
the
of 12
24 on 3rd
brings up
down.
3rd down and 8.
Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down.
Carson.
That's good for 9
Seahawks.
yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Still,
And that's
ended
good
up with a solid
for
game.
Seahawks.
A big gain there, and that should
First
certainly
and
be
goal
enough
at the
to put this one in the win
7-yard line.
column. Wilson wants to throw it. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And the Seahawks are looking at first and goal as he's
Wilson's pass
tackled all the way
complete
down at the
to Chris
2-yard
Carson.
line.
A gain of 5 brings up
They'll try
second
to run
and
with
goal
Carson. And
at the
he is
Buccaneers
in for
2-yard
the
line.
Seattle touchdown.
Chris
Taking it in from 2 yards
Carson.
out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their
Touchdown,
lead.
Seahawks.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over?
His kick
Because it
is
certainly
no
feels
good.
like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the
Michael
balloon.
Dixon
Yeah, they were
to
fighting
kick
so
off for
hard to stay
Seattle.
in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Kenyon
And
Barner
they're going to start
on the
this drive in
return.
pretty good shape
The
as they
Bucs
get
take
it up
over
past the
first and
30.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should be better and try and
Brady's
execute
pass
that on the way out the
complete to
door and
Rob
maybe get back to
Gronkowski.
base and feel a little bit
A gain
better
of 13 yards.
as you end a ball game
First
that's been a
down,
frustrating
Tampa
one for
Bay.
you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Throwing on first down is Brady. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on
Brady
the scramble
on the
there
keeper.
at second down.
Benson Mayoa on the tackle.
So the victory here for Seattle.
Final
And they were
score,
buoyed,
Seahawks
Charles, by a big
34.
second half to put this one on ice.
Buccaneers 13.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, but I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work. Went away from that, and then they got it together, got a half.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue. Here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was... loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard
Jones,
on the game's first play at second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
A gain of a yard.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding
9.
up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady gonna throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
A 10-yard
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
So many times we talk about coverage, about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down, felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Mason Mason Crosby
That almost
for the
looked too
extra point.
easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not
The
sure how
kick
much
is
everyone
good.
understands the preparations
Makes the
that go into
score
a game for an
Packers
offensive
7,
line. Because there's a
Buccaneers
reason that
nothing.
running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity
Mason
it takes to
Crosby
know
to
each
kick
other
off for
and
Green
execute
Bay.
their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over first
Tampa
and
Bay,
10
they're getting ready to
at
set
their
up
own
shop here for their
34-yard
second
line.
drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And the return out shy of midfield to the 40. Yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They're coming up on their second drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll wind
Brady's
up getting
pass
this to the
complete
37.
to Chris
Gain of
Godwin.
9.
It's a gain of 9.
That
Brings
last
up
catch
second
short of the
and
marker by
yard
just a yard.
at the
Leaves him with a very
Packers'
manageable
37-yard
second and
line.
1. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line
Chris
here.
Godwin.
Good throw, good catch, but I
5-yard
really like the
gain on the
route.
play.
The drag and being able
And
to run
the
away from
Buccaneer
defenders,
first
hard to
down.
stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Brady's
The Green
pass.
Bay offense ready to take over. A tale of two extremes
The
already in
Packers
this
take
game. A
over
touchdown
first
pass
and
on their
10
opening drive,
at their
followed
own
by an
16-yard
interception last
line.
time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And the result here, a pickup of
the
8.
end of the
Leaves
first
him with 2
quarter
to go
with the
on
score,
second down.
Packers 7,
Back for the second quarter in
Buccaneers
Green
0.
Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. From the 24, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Good for a Green Bay
That one a first down
Packer.
pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Caught left side by Funchess. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain,
8
second and
yards
2.
on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Jones. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Rodgers' pass.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running.
Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess.
Touchdown,
31 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14, Buccaneers nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Brady's pass.
They'll come up on a second and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
At the 40-yard line.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down
Brady's
right around the 47 this time.
To Chris Godwin.
7 yards there and a first
gain
down.
Of 7. First down.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
To Rob Gronkowski.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
17 yards.
As they'll stop it with
First
27
down,
seconds
Tampa
remaining
Bay.
here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Brady now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds
Brady
now showing on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Brady. This is caught, Gronkowski. Just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Tavon Austin
the Green Bay
on the
offense
return.
Now about ready to take possession here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Rodgers pass.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Mason Crosby for the extra point.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.